Hi, my name's Forrest, and welcome to this episode of DIY Water World. I just want to say, first off, friends and family, I am alive! I made it from the Bahamas. I just finished the most epic tiny boat adventure in the Bahamas, crossing the Gulf Stream. If you're wondering why I'm thankful to be standing here on dry ground, you're just going to have to watch this video to find out. Thanks for joining, and I hope you enjoy. So we begin this leg of the journey on Grand Bahama. We're departing Freeport, heading east along the coast, making our way to Sweetings Key. Okay, wait. You're wondering how in the world I ended up in the Bahamas on a tiny bass boat? Well, you're going to want to pause this video, take a look at the link above. You're going to see a project that I built in 24 hours, yes, 24 hours, took to the Bahamas and donated to a Bahamian fisher. It's a great video, I promise, and it'll give you the back end to how I ended up here and why I'm now adventuring on the Little Red Skiff. Here we go, another Bahamas adventure. Check it out. I'm in one of my favorite all-time skiffs. Look at this thing. Pure beauty. We are getting ready to take this boat and put it to the test. 13.5-foot bass boat in the Bahamas. Let's do it. So I depart Freeport. I'm headed east on the south side of the island. And this is one of my favorite areas. The farther east you go, the better the water gets. You've got all these sandbanks. There's so much fun just to cruise and rip around, ride the surf some. Look at this! We're cruising! Woo! So as I get farther east, I actually end up cutting across some blue water just to cut off a couple miles. I'm still only a couple miles offshore, even though it looks like I'm a lot further out in this video. All right, so about halfway to Sweetings, in the little blue water right now. Everroot's running strong. Yeah, baby. Let's do it. Woo! So the whole reason I'm heading to Sweetings Key on the very east end of Grand Bahama is to meet my buddy Barney and his wife Krista. Barney's birthday. He's got his family and friends flying in, and we are going to do some exploring. He's got his 27-foot RAMBO that he brought over from Stewart. If the boat looks familiar, it's because it was featured on Project Dreamboat. You should take a look. It's a pretty awesome custom build. So the one thing that Barney wanted to see on this trip is blue holes, and boy, did we get to see some blue holes. If you want to learn more about the blue holes and this location, check out the info in the description. I've got a link to my buddy Nako, that's whose place we're staying at. And also there's another video where I talk even more about these blue holes. So here's a short montage. So my big question is, if you're a subscriber, why did you decide to subscribe to this channel? Or if you're not a subscriber, why aren't you subscribing? I'd like to know. I'd love to get some feedback, find out what I can do to improve the channel. And as always, I appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for your engagement. You guys are the best. And of course, while I'm here, I'm gonna do some exploring in Little Red. This area, Sweetings Key, is one of my all-time favorite spots. You know what? It is my favorite, not gonna lie. This place was made for skiff exploration. It never gets old. And one of my favorite things to do is just zoom around these bights. Bights are basically the creeks that run between these islands. If gas wasn't $7.50 a gallon in the Bahamas, I'd probably cruise around all day. But this place is so much fun. The water is amazing. The people are amazing. So after a couple days of hanging out with my great friends, it's time to make my way back to West End. I head back to Freeport. I'm gonna spend the night, and in the morning, I'm making my way back to Florida.
Low coastal clouds will be rolling in later tomorrow afternoon. Cool and breezy through Wednesday with a chance of rain on Thursday.
So I'm pulling into West End, gonna get some fuel, and then we're gonna head out. I got one question to ask you guys. Have you ever seen a boat this small cross from Florida to here, or from here to there?
Oh, never.
These gentlemen are filling my jugs, and I've got enough to get back to Florida. The question is, will the boat make it to Florida? That is the question. No, it'll be fine. I'm a big believer in letting the ocean tell you how fast to go, so even if I have to slow down to 10 knots, 8 knots, whatever it is, I'm fine with that. In no rush. I got plenty of daylight, plenty of fuel. So I'm about 10 miles out of West End. Not small out here. Getting ready to refuel. Jump on the tank. Fill up the little tank. We're trying to run from the storm. It is faster than me, so about to get rained on. All right, middle of the Gulf Stream. We just had a big rain come through. I like to take a break out here, stop halfway. It's pretty humbling. There isn't much more of a vulnerable feeling than being in the middle of the Gulf Stream on a little boat, on any boat really. It just lets you kind of see what a little speck we are in this great big ocean. But regardless of what size boat you're on, it's pretty cool to stop out here and just listen to everything and be in the moment. Yeah. We're making good time. About 3 hours in now, so right on schedule for a 6-hour knock on wood. Hopefully it keeps going well. Let's keep plugging along. I see land! You'll never be able to see it on the GoPro, but it's always a beautiful thing. Seeing land, land ahoy! It's West Palm. I'm trying to make the cutoff to Jupiter. Pretty much, I ride the waves, try to find a slot to ride in that's the easiest and doesn't beat the boat up or beat me up as much. And it pretty much put me on the right trajectory for Jupiter. So, about 10 miles off Jupiter. The two contradicting or opposing swells have now become one. So it's really laid down. It's beautiful out. So it's smooth enough. I'm just gonna beeline it up to Stewart. Go with the swell. I mean, it's, look at this, how nice it is. You can see the skyline. This is Jupiter right here. Hope Sound and Stewart. So here we go, off to Stewart. Well, made it! Oh, that's my record for crossing across the Gulf Stream in the smallest skiff. Touchdown! Made it! I gotta thank the good old OMC 25 coming through, super reliable. 608. So, actually departed at 12:11, so almost exactly 6 hours. And considering I went pretty much due west, almost to Jupiter, just because of the way the waves and swell were, and then cut back north, I probably tacked on an extra 15 miles. So overall, made some really good time. There you have it. I'm gonna have a good night's rest tonight, that's for sure. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was definitely quite the adventure. I think close to 400 miles I did on a skiff from Florida, leaving to Bahamas, exploring the Bahamas, then back to Florida. Just under 400 miles total round trip over the last couple weeks. It has been quite the adventure. I'm happy that you were able to join me. And as always, I so appreciate all of your energy towards this channel. Your comments those make my day. I constantly want to improve this channel and improve some of my videos. So if you have any suggestions, any questions, comments, I'd love to hear from you. As always, I do these videos for you. So any love you throw towards the channel is greatly appreciated. I think that concludes it. So until next time, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. We're going bass fishing, y'all. Yeah! You're gonna have to watch this episode to see why this fine vessel is so capable.